What's up YouTube, this is Shuttleboy and I'm back with yet another video. Today's video we're going to be talking about all the sneakers coming out within about a year's time that I'm really excited for. So let's get right into it, guys. Alright, so the first sneaker we're going to be talking about today actually came out when I'm filming this yesterday, and that is the Jordan 3, the Knicks, or they call them the Rivals, I believe, colorway. Basically just a Knicks colorway on a Jordan 3, and I really like these. At first, when I heard they were going to do this, I was like, must cop without a doubt. Orange Jordan 3, like that's right up my alley. Then we saw some real images of them, and then I was kind of like, I'm kind of disappointed in these. I felt like it just wasn't done right. I don't know. I liked how it looked like a white cement to the most degree, but I felt like the little things they changed just didn't look right. I didn't like how the orange was all the way on the midsole. I wanted it just to be on the back half. But yeah, then I started seeing some reviews and stuff, and I'm still on the train of copping, but it's still not as exciting as when we first heard out about this. Like I said, these did come out this past Saturday, so they're still sitting everywhere. I was patient enough to not cop immediately, and I'm gonna wait and see how low these prices go for this sneaker, because I would like to get these for the low, because I was someone who bought the Orlando 10s and the Mocha 3s for retail, and both of those ended up hitting some pretty serious price decreases, so I'm trying to be patient this time. The next sneaker I want to talk about is the Adidas Harden Volume 4. I know, that's a very random sneaker to be talking about, a basketball sneaker too, and honestly, I'm not that interested in many basketball sneakers as of lately. I did just happen to be getting the Kyrie 5s, the SpongeBob collab, but let's be honest, if there wasn't the SpongeBob collab, would I have really copped those? But this is one of those sneakers that I'm not fully sold on it, but I will say that I think this is one of the best designs of a basketball sneaker in recent memory, in like the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years at least. Now I will say that I do really like the Greek Freak, the Nike Zoom Freak 1 sneaker. I have a pair of those, but I use those mainly for basketball. I'm not sure if I would really wear them casually or not. I'm kind of on the fence of that, but this pair has, I don't know, I just feel like they did a really good job with these. The design in general looks kind of high fashion, and I'm not like big into high fashion. I can definitely see how this sneaker can be very wearable for people that are into that style. They have a lot of different colorways that are coming out too. We've seen some images of ones that look super like mimicking high fashion shoes like Balenciaga and stuff with Volt colors and stuff like that. I'm not really sure if those are coming out per se, but I am gonna keep my eye out on these, and if they hit sale for sure, I'm gonna like definitely pick up a pair, but it's got to be the right colorway. Now I'm gonna say the next two sneakers because they're kind of obviously interrelated. That is the Golf Fleur. It's the Chuck Taylor version though, the Chuck 70s. I'm still really waiting on that pink colorway with the Golf Fleur on the back, stitched in cursive. I really like that pair a lot, and I'm definitely keeping my eye on that still. I'm not exactly sure when that's going to be coming out, but I am still watching for that. And also the flame pair. I know we're all waiting for the flame pair, so that's an obvious one. But the other sneaker I am waiting for is those weird dad shoe hiking boots. I am really want to get a pair of those in hand. I think they look really cool, and I can understand why some people might not like them, but being in the Midwest where weather can be bad, I am really excited to get a very durable sneaker that still has that Golf Fleur Converse branding on it. I think that could be really cool. And yeah, I still can't wait. I'm really excited for the new golf shoes that are coming out, all in all. A lot of them are really exciting me. It's something fresh. It's not just the same model over and over again. We're going to be getting some new stuff coming out, as well as the dress shoes I'm keeping my eye on from afar as well. The next sneaker, I'm not fully convinced on these yet either, but I am still going to keep my eye on it, and that is the Jordan 34. We just heard about them, and they just started to pop up now recently, the unveiling of the Jordan 34, and it's slightly inspired by the Jordan 4, albeit it's very slight, as you can't really see it too easily unless somebody told you what the inspirations were. But basically the mesh panel on the side, there's some slight inspiration to that, with the ripstop and stuff, and then the back panel is similar as well as the tongue. But other than that, there's really not too much that is similar to those shoes. I was personally, when they did the 31 and the 32, how they were just straight direct inspirations to the Jordan 2 and the Jordan 1. I really liked that idea more. I kind of wish that I was really excited with the 33 that they were going to make it like a modern 3 because I really wanted to get those so then I could play in a modern Jordan 3. I thought that would be sweet. And I thought the same with the 4, but they seem like they want to make it inspired by whatever shoe that is, but they really don't want it to look the same now. And that's kind of a shame because I think they had something going with that. It's just not as many people are interested in wearing a 2 in general. So that's pretty much why people weren't really going towards those. But I think if they would have stuck with it with the 3 and the 4, they would have had something good going there. I think the shoe looks really cool. I'm not like fully sold, like I said. There's a little bit of weird things going on with on the eyelets. They have the weird pull tab like things at the top of them. I think that's really odd. And I don't know how I feel about that arch thing at the bottom. That's a little odd to me too. It's cool at sometimes, and other times I'm like, this is pretty unnecessary. But I'm definitely gonna keep my eye on them, especially if they go on sale. I always want to try the modern Jordans, but I just never bring myself to want to pay that hefty price. Now the next sneaker, which I actually posted on my Instagram story at one point, we see another image of a SpongeBob Kyrie. Now, if you guys don't remember or you didn't know, I am a huge fan of SpongeBob, love it to death, and I actually bought the Patrick collab for that drop. And there was really the one that I really wanted was the Squidwards. I kept saying I really wanted the Squidwards, but obviously with prices and stuff, I really just picked the pair that I felt like was the most worth it for the money. But now we're seeing now these images of a possible another SpongeBob collab on the way. We actually saw, and I looked this up myself, on Foot Locker it says for October 1st there's supposed to be another colorway of the Nike Kyrie 5 SB, that being SpongeBob. And that sneaker actually is going to be a pineapple colorway based off of SpongeBob's house, and it looks amazing, guys. It looks really cool. I don't know, I'm on the fence because I already own a pair, so I'm not like dying to have another pair right now. I've only really worn the Patrick ones only once or twice, but I think if this pair was to have came out during the other ones, I probably would have been all over them. But now, as times pass, now that I already own a pair, I might have to pass on them, but we only seen a glimpse of it, but I'm sure the details are going to be insane on these. Now the next sneaker is going to be coming out October 19th, I believe, and that is the Jordan 10 Seattle. Now you guys may or may not know, the Jordan 10 is one of my favorite models of Jordans. The 3s and the 10s are really those two shoes that I like the most personally, and yeah, they're just both really wearable sneakers, and I find them very comfortable as well. A lot of Jordans are very heavy and clunky. The 10 is very more one with your foot. It's not as clunky as the rest. And the 3 is just, the fit of it is really nice on my foot. It's a wider shoe. With this Jordan 10 here, we got the Seattle. That is an original colorway, and if you guys may or may not remember, I actually bought last year the Orlando 10. The Orlando 10 is one of the other colorways that's an original from the City Pack. The City Pack is pretty lusted over from sneakerheads and stuff, and I'm a huge fan of it as well. And yeah, anytime a City Pack Jordan 10 comes out, I'm immediately have my eyes on it, and the Seattle and the Sacramento ones are probably the most sought after ones. So the Seattle, without a doubt, we just started to see some images pop up of them in hand, and I'm really excited for these. These are without a doubt a cop. And yeah, Jordan 10 Seattle, I never thought these would end up finally coming out, along with the Mochas. That was another shoe that I was so excited to finally have released, and the Orlando 10. So these are definitely a must cop without a doubt. I believe October 19th, and I will definitely be getting them. Now the next sneaker, I believe, is coming out on my birthday. So if you want to get me a gift, this is what to get me, I guess. But October 26th, we're going to be having the Shattered Backboard Jordan 1s coming out, the third iteration of it, and a lot of people are very divisive on this sneaker. I've seen a lot of different opinions on it. It's basically the bread colorway, but replacing the red with orange, and then the material is a patent leather, but it's very crackled. I think it's supposed to mimic glass. They want it to look like shattered glass. And then it has a off-white midsole and outsole. And yeah, I really like what they did, but the off-white midsole and outsole is what really kills it for me. I would still get these, and I definitely would wear them too. But that being not like the perfect shoe, and I already own 2 pairs of Jordan 1s. Actually, I own 4 pairs if you count the original pairs I own. But being the fact that I already own pairs that I really like and wear, I don't really need these, especially with the Seattles coming out the week before. It's a pretty easy pass for me because the Seattles are just something I've always waited for. While this, it's cool, but it's not Seattle level for me. But yeah, this is gonna be a pass for me probably. I'm gonna watch them anyways though, just because they are still very intriguing to me. I love orange sneakers as usual. But yeah, coming out of my birthday, the shattered Backboard Jordan 1s. I got 2 more sneakers I want to talk about here, and personally for me, these are huge bangers. Not sure if I'm gonna get though, but these are ones that mean a lot to me. And the first one's going to be the Jordan 3 UNC. They keep talking about how these are gonna come out in next March, and I'm not really sure if I believe it. They say they're gonna look very similar to them, but personally for me, if it's not pretty much 1-to-1 to what the original PEs are, I'm probably gonna pass on them. If they end up coming out looking just like these, then without a doubt I'll get them. But if this ends up being another classic Jordan brand where they take a really cool shoe and then they just kind of screw up the colorway a little bit, then I'm probably gonna have to pass on these. And the last sneaker I want to talk about, which is sort of a similar instance to the previous one, and that is the Nike Kobe 5 Protro is going to be re-releasing the day after Christmas. The Chaos colorway is supposed to come out, and if you guys haven't seen my video of how I got into sneakers, the Kobe 5 means a lot to me. Now, I never owned a pair of Kobe 5s, but that was the sneaker that really made me go like, wow, now that is a cool pair of sneakers, and made me really just love sneakers for what they are. And yeah, I'm really excited for them to bring back the Kobe 5. I'm without a doubt gonna get a pair of Kobe 5s. I'm not sure what colorway yet. It might not be this Chaos colorway because day after Christmas, I'm not really in the mood to be buying stuff right after Christmas. But the Chaos colorway is without a doubt an awesome colorway, and it's just super exciting to see the Kobe 5 is back. I can't wait, and as soon as I get a pair, I'm definitely going to be playing basketball in them, wearing them casually, etc. because this is just a sneaker that means so much to me. It's what got this started basically for me. That's going to conclude this video, guys. Just a couple sneakers that I'm excited about to come out in the following months. Let me know what you think of all these sneakers that are about to come out as well. What's your favorite from all of these, or what is there something I omitted from this list that you're really excited for? And please hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, guys, and please subscribe if you haven't already for more golf weighing, more sneakers, more clothing, more Shuttleboy. And this is Shuttleboy, guys, and I'm out, guys. Peace.